Good morning, children. Welcome back to social class. How are you? I hope everyone is fine. Yes, already in previous class I explained desert region. Yes, once I recall the lesson. First, what is the desert? A desert is a large area of land that has very little water and very few plants. A desert is a large area of land that has very little water and very few plants. A desert can be sandy, rocky, cold or hot. Next, Sahara and Kalahari deserts in Africa. The Great Victoria Desert in Australia. Atacama and Patagonia deserts in South America. Mexican desert in Mexico. Thar desert in India. Next, climate. The desert region remains hot and dry throughout the year. Hot and dry throughout the year. In winter, the days are warm and nights are very cold. In summer, the days are hot and nights are cold. There is very little rainfall in this region. Next, vegetation and wildlife. Vegetation and wildlife. The plants found in desert adapt to the hot and dry condition. Hot and dry condition. They have deep roots. They have deep roots to reach the underground water. And strong stems to store water, and thorny and waxy leaves to prevent evaporation, the loss of water. Next, oases, cactus and acacia and thorny bushes and bamboos are some plants found in desert. Oases are lined by date palm trees. Next, animals. Camel, foxes, moles, lizards, snakes, scorpions and beetles are some animals can be seen in the desert. They all have special features that help them to survive the extreme condition, the extreme desert conditions. Most desert animals live underground. Camel. The camel is known as the ship of desert. Without food and water for a long period of time. It is able to eat thorny desert plants. With its strong jaws and its long eyelash. Protect it during sandy storms. Next, paddy feeds. Enable the camel to walk on the hot desert sand without sneaking and getting burned. Next, life in the desert region. Life in the desert is difficult difficult due to the scarcity of water and extreme climate condition. Hence, the desert are the most sparsely populated areas in the world. People live in or near the oases and move from one place to another, one oasis to another. Next, animal herding is the main occupation of these nomadic tribes. Next, people there cultivate vegetables, dates, barley, rye, and the most popular food crop is millet, and it is grown near the water holes. Wheat and barley are grown near the oases. Next, some deserts of rich deposits like petroleum and copper. Mining is an important occupation in this region. Petroleum deposits found in Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, and Sahara Desert. People travel in caravans on camel or vehicles to other place across the desert. This is I explained in previous class. Now I will explain about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is located in the hot desert region of the Arabian Peninsula. Saudi Arabia is located in the hot desert region of the Arabian Peninsula. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the Saudi Arabia, and bound by Red Sea in the west, and Persian Gulf in the east. Saudi Arabia is a rocky plateau covered by desert. Saudi Arabia is rocky plateau covered by desert. Sandstorms are common in this region. And Riyadh city. Riyadh is the capital city of Saudi Arabia. And Jeddah and Makkah and Medina are some important cities, Riyadh is the capital city of Saudi Arabia. Jeddah and Mecca and Medina are other important cities. The country experience very hot and dry climate with little rainfall. Understood? The country experience a very hot and dry climate with little rainfall. The summer, which floods from May to September, has extreme days are hot, nights are cool. During winter, the days are warm and nights are very cold. Oases and valleys are fertile areas. Hence, human settlements are found here. Understood? Next, vegetation is a sparse with a varied types of cactus and other desert plants. The camel is the most useful animal and is used for transportation. Understood? The major occupation of the people is agriculture. Wheat, rice, dates and alfalfa are main crops. Understood? The major occupation of the people is agriculture. Wheat, rice, dates and alfalfa are main crops. Water for irrigation is obtained by desalting seawater. The tourism is a major resource of income in the cities of Mecca and Medina. Tourism is a major resource of income in the cities Mecca and Medina. Saudi Arabia is rich in mineral resource such as petroleum, which is the country's main sources of income. Understood? The major occupation of the people is agriculture. Wheat, rice, dates and alfalfa are main crops. Understood? Next, water is irrigation is obtained by desalting seawater. Tourism is a major sources of income in the cities of Mecca and Medina. Understood? Saudi Arabia is a rich mineral resources such as petroleum, which is the country's main sources of income. Next, earlier the people of Arabia lead a nomadic lifestyle and did not have a fixed house. They moved from one place to another with their huts. Understood? Earlier, the Arabian leads to a nomadic lifestyle and did not have a fixed house. They moved one place to another place. another place with their herds. Nowadays, with the discovery of petroleum, people's lives have changed and most of the population lives in cities. Nowadays, with the discovery of petroleum, people's lives have changed and most of the population lives in cities. Saudi Arabia has developed several modern industries. Among which petroleum chemical and petroleum refining, power generation and telecommunication industries are the most significant. Understood? Earlier, the Arabian leads to a nomadic lifestyle and did not have a fixed house. They moved one place to another with their herds. Nowadays, with the discovery of petroleum, the people's lives have changed and most of the population lives in cities. Saudi Arabia developed several modern industries among with petrochemicals and petroleum refining and power generation, telecommunication industries are the most significant. Understood? This is today's topic completed. 7th lesson also completed. Now I will explain remember and textbook bits. Remembers. Deserts are dry lands that receive very little rainfall. Yes, they are of two types, hot and cold deserts. The plants and animals found in desert region adapt to the dry and hot condition of the region. Deserts are sparsely populated as life in these areas is very hard. Next, fill in the blanks with correct answer. Fill in the blanks. First, the Sahara Desert is located in Africa. The desert is located in India. Thar Desert. Temperature may rise up to during the day in desert 60 degrees Celsius, 65 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Celsius. During the daytime, the temperature reaches up to 50 degrees Celsius and falls around the 10 degrees Celsius as night falls. 50% Celsius rate during the day in deserts. Sandstorms are very common in Saudi Arabia. One, the Sahara Desert is located in Africa. The Thar Desert is located in India. Temperature may rise up to 50 degrees Celsius during the day in deserts. Sandstorms are very common in Saudi Arabia. Next, name the following. Name the first one. A country with a rich petroleum deposits. Saudi Arabia. One, nomadic tribes that lives in desert region to reach. Turkeys. Date palms grown in these desert areas. Oases. Desert leaves have coating of this to prevent evaporation. Wax. Once again, a country with rich petroleum deposits. Saudi Arabia, one nomadic tribes that lives in deserts region. Turkeys, date palms grown in these deserts area. Oases, desert leaves have coating of this to prevent evaporation. Wax. Next, true or false? Many people live in deserts. No, sparsely. First one, false. Desert trees are shrubs, heavy, thick and juicy stems. Yes, very thick, strong stems and juicy. True. And at night, the temperature is deserts can fall to 10% Celsius. Yes, daytimes increase to 50% Celsius and nighttime 10% Celsius. True. Many desert animals come out only during the night. Yes, many desert animals come out only during the night. Yes. Why? The desert area, daytime very hot, nighttime very cool. That's why desert animals come out only during the night. Understand? Children, once open your textbook, read the lesson. Answer the question. Next bit, answer the question. I will send the notes. Everyone write properly. Understood? Textbook bits also write. Okay? Everyone write properly. Once read the lesson. Please send your worksheets also. Okay? Thank you.
Desert region, Saudi Arabia. Desert regions are almost dry throughout the year. The earth has two belts of deserts. One is along the Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and the other along the Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. Some important deserts of the northern hemisphere are the Colorado Desert in southwestern North America, the Sahara Desert in North Africa, the Arabian Desert between the Red Sea and the Persian Gulf, and the Thar Desert in the northwest of India. Some important deserts of the southern hemisphere are the Atacama Desert on the west coast of South America, the Kalahari Desert of the west coast of South Africa, the Great Victoria and the Great Sandy Deserts of Australia. For our study of the desert region, we have chosen Saudi Arabia, which occupies about 4/5 of the Arabian Peninsula. The Arabian Desert occupies almost the entire Arabian Peninsula. A large part of the Arabian Desert lies within Saudi Arabia. It is in Asia. Saudi Arabia is named after the House of Saud, the founding and ruling dynasty of Sauds. Land features. Saudi Arabia is the main country of the Arabian Peninsula. The Tropic of Cancer passes through it. Saudi Arabia is bounded by Jordan, Iraq and Kuwait on the north. On the east, it is bounded by the Persian Gulf, Qatar and the United Arab Emirates and Oman. On the south and southwest, it is bounded by Yemen. On the west, Saudi Arabia is bounded by the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aqaba. Saudi Arabia has an area of about 22,50,000 square kilometers. Riyadh is the capital and largest city of the country. More than half of the area of Saudi Arabia is desert. The world's largest sand area, the Rub al Khali, covers the southern part of the country. A smaller sand area called An-Nafud of red sand is in the north-central part of Saudi Arabia. Ad-Dahna, a narrow area of sand, joins the Rub al Khali and An-Nafud. Small hills of sand called sand dunes are found in this desert region. A central plateau region extends from An-Nafud towards south. Virtually, there are no surface streams in Saudi Arabia. Climate and vegetation. The climate of Saudi Arabia is hot throughout the year. Rainfall is very less. Days are hot and nights are cool in summer. In winter, days are warm and nights are cold. Frost or snow can occur in the southern highlands. Because of little rainfall, Saudi Arabia has no permanent rivers or lakes. Sandstorms are common in the country. Because of the hot and dry climate, the vegetation is not extensive. Only those plants grow which can survive the harsh climate. Cacti, thorny bushes, and shrubs grow commonly. A few areas of grass are also found in the country. Date palms and vegetables grow in the oases and in other areas where water is available. Life of the people. People of Saudi Arabia are mostly followers of Islam and speak Arabic. Petroleum is the main source of income. It is in demand all over the world. The main occupations of people are farming, cattle rearing, and working in the oil industry. Many people live in oases. They are basically farmers. They make houses of mud and bricks with flat roofs. Soil is not very fertile. People grow maize, wheat, barley, cotton, fruits, and vegetables. Some people in Saudi Arabia have no fixed home. They are called nomads. Most of them are animal herders. They live on meat, milk, and milk products provided by their herds of animals. They move from place to place in search of new pastures. These nomadic people are known as Bedoons. They move with a train of camels. These are called caravans. Some Bedoons are now engaged in the oil industry also. Many people also live in towns and cities. People wear European dresses. They also wear traditional dress. The traditional dress is a loose hooded white robe. The country's large reserves of oil and its production has changed the economic and social conditions of the country.